Hello everyone, for our action today we've come to the Wohn Invest Weserstadion on the River Island here in Bremen. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary position is Lee Dixon. And the focus is on the Bundesliga. Live action coming up. It's Werder Bremen up against Borussia Monchengladbach.
Yeah, thanks Derek. Looking forward to a bright, lively start in this one. Quick tempo. Who can be the dominant force in the first 20 minutes? They could get the upper hand in this one.
Well, who will be the player to decide the outcome, to determine the course of events? No reason at all why it won't be this man. Lee, what do you anticipate seeing from him?
Well, he's a talented player, but he's got that one thing, the big P, what we all hate as defenders, pace. Soon as you've got that, you start looking behind you. Who's on the cover?
And a look at the starting 11 for Werder Bremen. The goalkeeper of choice is Jiří Pavlenka. Niklas Moisander plays alongside Kevin Vogt in central defence. Davy Klaassen starts with Maximilian Eggestein in the centre of midfield. And it's an interesting looking attacking constellation with three forwards listed from the start. And here's how it looks for Borussia Monchengladbach. The Swiss international Jan Sommer is the goalkeeper. Nico Elvedi plays alongside Matthias Ginter in central defence. And the striker of choice in this setup is Alassane Plea. And so the battle commences. Making excellent progress with the ball at his feet. Zakaria. Vent. Nico Elvedi. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. Klaassen. Cleared away. Augustinsson. Ball with Bittencourt. Zelke. Osako. Tremendously strong in the tackle. And here's Neuhaus. Well, possession ceded. Moving into the advanced position. The delivery. There it is, and just the ideal start.
Well, just look at this cross, Derek. It's all about the ball in the box. It's a brilliant effort, and it's a great goal to boot.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we? One 0 then. Stindl. Stindl. Poor attempt at a pass, really. Neuhaus. Zakaria. Neuhaus. And here's Plea. Well, couldn't keep it. Leiner. Hofmann. Fine cross into the middle. And the cross not quite accurate enough. Eggestein. Zelke. Now can they counter clinically? Well, it looked highly promising, but it came to nothing in the end. Well, he got the touch on the ball, and so a corner it'll be. Over it comes, gets his glove on it. And it's with Eggestein. Klaassen has it. Osako. Thuram. It's Rashica on the ball. Less than convinced. He must finish! Off the post and back in play. It was a nearly moment as it came back off the woodwork, but the goalkeeper has it now.
Massive relief from the goalkeeper. He stood and watched, and then it ended up in his hands.
Alassane Plea. Lars Stindl. And that's an important intervention.
The hosts are struggling in terms of possession, but on the break they've been devastating. The pace really hurts defence.
Well, he did his best to remain onside, but just failed.
Yeah, it was close, but that's all it needs to be, close. He was offside.
Giving the ball to the opposition that time. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. And the cross not quite imaginative enough. He's driven in the corner. Well, the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. Just straying offside. And it's with Eggestein. Well, the pass not finding its target. Plea. And return to Stindl. Neuhaus. Here's Hofmann. Stefan Leiner. A chance to whip it in. Accurate ball in towards the near post. Insufficient guile on the crossing front, you've got to say. Now can they make something happen? Zakaria. Showing patience as well as persistence in the build-up. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. The teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences. Alassane Plea. Florian Neuhaus. Well, still searching for the equaliser, but not passing it anxiously. Wendt. Possession lost. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Zakaria. You've certainly got to give this man high marks for his work up to this point, Lee.
Well, Derek, you're right. He has played well, and goals win games. He's been a joy to watch in this form. Sit back and enjoy him in the second half.
Plea. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Well, I must say he acquitted himself well under pressure. It's Rashica on the ball. Osako with it here. An important interception. Now you've got to try to make it a bit more difficult for your opponent than that. Osako. Well, he has clear options in the middle. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Well, you've got to keep the ball a bit better than that. Zakaria. Stindl. Kramer. Wendt. Targets to aim at. And clears his lines. It's Rashica on the ball. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. Targets available. Cross comes in. And on the volley, that's not exactly how he intended to catch it.
Well, it's worth a chance. 1 in 10, it goes in the top corner. 9 out of 10 goes where it did do.
Possession changes hands, the interception there.
Look at the stats, the lion's share of possession is Gladbach's. However, after that, the coach will be disappointed with what they produced. They need to be a little bit more clinical in front of goal.
Well, just couldn't keep the ball. Zelke read it magnificently and intercepted. Kramer. Moving the ball nicely, trying to carve out the equaliser. Crossing possibilities. Chance, player! And he thwarted the attack with a masterful tackle. It's Rashica on the ball. Going well. Klaassen has it. By no means on his own here. Leiner. 10 minutes left for play in this match. Alassane Playa. It's there for him. Well, it might still... Late drama here. Level once more. Incredible scenes.
Well, let's have a look at that replay. As a defender, all the defenders in the box, you've got to be a pessimist. You've got to expect something bad to happen. It's back off the keeper, and now it's in the back of the net.
Well, the earlier goal cancelled out. One apiece. Throw-ins given. Dangerous looking attack. This could be the moment. And thwarting his opponent in the nick of time. And he's fired over the corner. Just over the crossbar with that header.
Oh, it's a perfect cross. It's a perfect position. And he just gets underneath it over the bar.
Inside the final 2 minutes of this contest. And still on the lookout for the goal that could be so important at this juncture. Klaassen, not really close to worrying the scoreboard operator.
No, it's worth a try though, but when he looks at the position he is in, he'll be disappointed he didn't hit the target.
And there's the whistle. They cannot be separated after 90 minutes.